put this on like this. Hey guys, how's it going? PlayStation Kings here, and today we are doing episode 2 live stream of PC Building Simulator, and I've done a little bit of work off stream. If I remember right, in the first stream yesterday, or no, was it yesterday? Saturday. We had this done, and if I remember right, we had finished the server, and I definitely remember this, and I crashed the server because I went on GPU tuner and I had everything turned on max, and it crashed the server during 3D mark. But I finished. I think we kind of got started, maybe a little started on my personal rig, which I might not keep for long because I don't know. I just want something new. But I finished that, and I've got this computer now. Whether this computer stays up here or if I put a new one over here, I don't really know. But I'm not gonna lie, this black and green, in my opinion, looks pretty good. So, and honestly, one thing I think is weird about this case though is how it goes up like an angle like this. I just think that looks really weird. But, and another weird thing is that the front I/O is at an angle. That just looks really strange. But, take my USB drive out. Did I, hang on, did I take my USB drive out of this? Okay, yes I did. Does the server still have USB drive in it? No. What about this? No. Okay. So that one was the only one that still had a USB drive in it, so let's connect it back real quick. Actually, no. Because I might not keep this one here. Probably build a new one. But also, I might have to lower the stream FPS. I might have to start streaming instead of 48 FPS, which I know you can't tell, but I got to set to 48 FPS. I might have to lower it to 30 FPS because I think it's starting to affect my computer. So, it stinks, but I really wish I had like a Core i7. If I had a Core i7 and like a GTX 1080 or whatever, I would definitely stream in 60 FPS. But the problem is I need to be able to actually do it, like stream at 60 FPS before I even try. So, but I'm happy with what I've got because I don't know any kid my age that has their own gaming computer. So, I'm happy for what I have. This is the one that we just put away. It doesn't, I can't fit, you can only put, there's no spot for fans on the top. There's only 2 fan spots on the front and then 1 in the back. However, the one in the front you can't put a radiator in because it doesn't fit. So I had to go with the single radiator in the back, a 120mm radiator. This is like the same thing as what we just built in, is that it's very, very small. It's a whole lot smaller. And I would never want this case in real life, because you have to go with air cooling, because there's no place to mount radiators. Well, I mean, I guess you could probably mount one right there, but, so let's try that, but I don't know. Go ahead and build something in it real quick. What I like about free build mode is it's actually like a free build. You have unlimited amount of stuff, so you can basically build as many computers as you want, which I think is awesome. Alright, so we got that, and let's go ahead and I'll build like a basic computer, so I don't, so, let's see, Cooler Master V750, because I haven't used this power supply yet ever. So there's power supply and hard drives, 4 terabytes, 4 terabytes, and 4 terabytes. Motherboard. card. Actually, no, let's pick out cables. And now let's just stick basic cables because I'm not going to be keeping this one. This is one just to test. So yeah, we'll just go with an Intel chip. Intel chipset. I couldn't hit the freaking screw. One thing that I've noticed in this game that I don't really like is if you want to have like you know how there's 4 RAM slots on this, if you want to have 8 RAM slots, like 4 on each side of the CPU, the only ones that have 8 RAM slots are the Threadripper boards. And I know there are Intel boards with 8 RAM slots, so I really wish they put some of those in this game, but as of right now, if you want 8 RAM slots, 4 on each side of the CPU, your only choice is to go with the Threadripper. Go ahead and put a USB drive in, just so I don't forget. There we go. And also, what I really wish they'd do is I wish they'd add some cases that had like a 480mm spot, like this one, because you probably fit like a 480mm on this from what it looks like, but they don't have any in the game. They only go up to 360. Open all these, yeah. Alright, RAM. Let's go with this one. Just do 16 gigs. There we go. And CPU, let's do i5 8600K. Now we just need graphics card. Just gonna put a GTX 1060 in it. I'll just put 1. And now, wait. Yeah. Oh man, that card doesn't support SLI. I was gonna say if any of the MSI cards support SLI in this game, I wonder if MSI will have their own custom SLI bridge in here that would have like an MSI logo on it. I don't know. Anyways, thermal paste. Also, in this case, even though I know it's open air, but you can't mount any case fans, which means if you want the option, then you have less RGB to work with. Oh, you can put a radiator in this case. Okay. You can only put 1 though, so it wouldn't, if you went with a hardline water-cooled build, it probably wouldn't work as well as it should, because you can only put 1 radiator, and you only put up to a 360. Anyways, now let's just cable it, because I want to make it run. I definitely want it to run, so. This right here, this right here, and this right here. Connect and give power to our hard drives. Give power to our motherboard. Motherboard supplies power to our RGB and give power to our processor. And give power to the front I/O on the case. There we go. Again, it doesn't really take me that long to build a computer. As you can see, I've been streaming for, well, I've been streaming for 9 minutes, and it probably only took me 6 or 7 minutes to build. So, that wasn't very hard at all. I've been getting really good at this game. My first PC that I ever built entirely in this game probably took me 30 minutes or so to get the whole thing done. And it was in the NZXT S340 red case. But everything that I could put in it, I put in it, so. Close this down. Okay, let's add 30 mark and see just how good a 1060 and an i5 8600K, I think it is, will do together. And let's do lighting. I think this build, I'm probably gonna, the quick one that we just tested, I'll do black and orange. It's kind of an odd one, but I just feel like it, so. And on this game, you can actually enter the BIOS if you hold delete or F2, but it didn't work that time. But anyways, lighting, select all of this, let's do orange. Hey, that actually really doesn't look bad. That looks pretty good, to be honest. Oh, and that's orange too. Oh wait, never mind, no, it's red, but the tint on the side panel actually makes it look orange, so it goes really well together. Alright, move that. Actually, just so it looks cool. I wish that would change color, but it doesn't. And I hit my microphone. Breathe. There we go. Looks a lot better now. Let's run 3D Mark. Time Spy. Also, guys, when I was playing this yesterday, you can actually hang on. If you click this, it'll actually pull up like. I'll actually pull this up, and as you can see, I've played this game for 78 hours since I bought it earlier this year. You can actually see like top stuff. Like if you go through here, there's Kingpin. What's another one? Smoke Tech Tip. That's probably minus Tech Tips. See. They're here. That's I've seen a couple that are probably really popular. I don't know why it didn't pop. It's in the Titan V section. Where is Titan V? Do 4 times. Kingpin again. $690 and an i9, really? So 1950X Threadripper. Anyways, I saw a score in here when I was going through it yesterday. I saw when Jay's 2 cents did a video on the Titan V, or I don't know if he did a video on it, but I saw where Jay's 2 cents had run Time Spy on a i9 7980XE and a Titan V. And I was like, Anyways, let's run 3D Mark. Okay, I'm getting about 20 FPS. That's pretty low. My computer could probably get 35, probably. Let's see how it does here. Okay, yeah, this does not do well. This is going to be a pretty low score. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but actually I think I did in the last stream, but when Ed from TechSource, he did one of the episodes of PC Wars, and one of the dudes that entered had 8 Titan X's. I think it was in SLI. No, not in SLI, but he had 8 Titan X's. We find what his score was as soon as this stupid ad is over. No, thank you, Grand Canyon University. I don't even live near the Grand Canyon. Yeah. It was the Firestrike graphics card test. 8 NVIDIA GTX Titan X's. He got a score of 42,428. His processor was an Intel Xeon E7. And with 8, if you have a Xeon E7 and 8 Titan X's and you run Firestrike 1.1, you'll probably get 42,428 as your score, depending on what you've overclocked it to. If you can overclock it, I don't really know. 3,910. Alright, let's pop the USB drive back in real quick. And let's put GPU tuner on here. Also, guys, here in about 7 minutes, about 5 o'clock, I need to let my dog Tank out. Tank, where are you, buddy? Tank. Oh, hi, buddy. You guys probably have, if any of you watch my other streams, some of them I've had to let him out too, because he's here. He's actually my cousin's dog, but we watch him sometimes. Like, she dropped him off last night, and because she coaches high school cheerleading, and so she's going to cheerleading camp this week, so she dropped him off last night, and we have him until Thursday. Luckily, but sadly though, I won't be able to stream again until Friday after today. Alright, here we go. We got GPU tuner on there. Go ahead and restart it. Also, his hair is really, really short because when Jordan took him to get his hair cut, his hair was so knotted up and stuff, so they just shaved it all off. He looks like a chihuahua now. So I'm just waiting for it to grow back. Right, core voltage, let's do 5. Let's do plus. Also, guys, I'm running out of time today, so I'll have to wait till Friday, but there has been a new update to House Flipper. 115. There has been a new update to House Flipper. You have a new house that you can buy on the market, and it's called the Huckster's House. And if many of you have seen it but don't know what it is, it's the Breaking Bad house. That house is where Walter White cooked all his meth. All the meth cooking took place in that house. So I can't wait to buy it, because actually I read something where there's a little secret, and I actually watched a video on it, and in the little, like, when you go down the hallway or whatever, in that little room where there's like boxes of trash, if you move them, there's a little pit down below and there's money. It looks like $1 bills, but if you pull out your sales gun, you can sell each one for like $20,000. So, alright, let's apply that, and hopefully the computer doesn't crash or I run 3D Mark. Okay, FPS is about the same right here. Yeah, it's about the same. I think just for fun, I might just crash this computer just for fun, because it would be funny. Because last time I put everything on GPU tuner to max on the server, and I ran 3D Mark. About halfway through the 3D Mark test, I got the blue screen of death. Like the server just completely blue screened itself. So Alright. It's close enough to 5 o'clock. Tank, can you go outside? Can you go to the bathroom? You go outside? Can you go outside? Did you already go? Did you pee in the house? I don't think you did, but can you go outside? You go outside? Also, guys, we can't let him out. Instead of letting him out every time he has to go, I have to wait every 2 hours or so. Just because he just got off medications because he had a bladder infection. Because he was having to hold it so much that he got an infection in his bladder, and so he was on medicine and stuff. At one point, he was wearing diapers. It was funny, but. Now I have to train him to hold it again so that he can get back to doing what he used to. Alright, so now let's open GPU tuner. Put everything to the max. Make sure I applied it. There we go. And 3D mark. Getting about the same FPS. Actually, if I was gonna try and gain FPS, I bet I probably would have to overclock, but I don't know how to overclock, so. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we? Yes, we did it! Haha. Wait, what would happen if I ran 3D Mark without a graphics card? I've never even thought of that before. Unplug that. Take that out. There we go. Now let's put side panel back on just because it'll mess with my OCD. I take it from my mother. Aw, man, I just remembered, without a graphics card, you don't have a display. Man. Just thought about that. Wait. Got an idea. Let's take out my USB drive. Let's put this computer away and start from scratch, or we're gonna build the worst build we possibly can. And it deserves to be in the worst looking case of all time. Which is where, looking for it. Where is it? This case, because this case looks absolutely, like, this thing looks so ugly. If someone ever bought me this case in real life, I, no joke, would throw it through the wall. I don't care how much it costs to replace drywall, I would throw this case through the wall and smash it with a sledgehammer. Like, look at that. That is horrible looking. Let's start by taking out this fan, because I'm going to replace it. Actually, probably not, but whatever. It doesn't hurt to put in the same thing twice. There we go. Alright. Let's do... Don't lick my multi-tool. Well, at least he's not licking my knives. Let's see. Let's do storage. Let's do 60 gigabyte SSD. Not even gonna put a hard drive in. I'm just gonna put in an SSD. Power supply. Let's not be, because we need enough power to power everything, so let's go within I think a TX 750M from Corsair should be fine. Yeah, that one looks fine. Alright. Next, let's do case fans. Can we fit 3 140s? Oh, yeah, we can. We do a 140 in the back. Yes, we can. It's perfect size. Alright. So now, motherboards. Let's do this one and see if we can, if we don't have to put like an I series in it, and see if we can put like a Xeon or whatever, or something like that. And I'm only gonna put in 4 gigs of RAM. Actually, can I put in 2? Pretty sure I can also put in just 2. I just want to build the worst computer ever. Need to find the sticks. Those aren't it. There we go. I'll do that one. Basic memory. Actually, I'm only gonna go with the single slot GPUs, so. Now let's see. Processors. Yes, I can do Pentiums and Celerons. Oh, but I can also do Core i3, i5. Oh, I can. Wait. Can I still do i7s in this? Oh, I can. Huh. Does it have the process that I have in my computer in real life? Let's see. Yes, this is what I have in real life. i3 6100. I have it as stock speed of 3.7 megahertz. This is exactly what I have in my real life computer right here. This is exactly it. I'm not even gonna go with that. Is that barking at the ice cream truck or growling at it? Whatever. Celeron G3900. Stop, tank. Graphics card. The R9 290. Yes. Actually, no. Nope. Not bad enough. We need something worse than that. Probably won't be down here. All the bad ones are probably up top. Yeah, GTX 750. Those ones were terrible. From as far as I know, the 750 could not run a AAA game from today at all. Somehow, I've seen a person, I don't know how it was doing this, but he was running a triple monitor setup off a 750 Ti. And that, like, triple 4K monitors off a 750 Ti, and that was his only GPU. And he was so stupid, he put his only GPU, which was already bad enough, he put it on the secondary slot. It was on an episode of Setup Wars Tech Source, from Tech Source, but Tech Source was so nice though that he just gave him a free 1060. I think it was a 1060. So he got a free GTX 1060 out of that. I think it was a 1060 at least. Right. Why am I putting 4 fans when you only need 1? Honestly, I don't even think I should put any in. I think that'd be a good idea. I'm not even gonna put any fans and see how hot it runs. Missing part. Do I really have to have a case fan? Oh, no, I have CPU cooling. Alright, so thermal paste. And I'll go with the exact same cooling thing that I have on my computer, at least almost similar to it. This is what mine looks like. It's a stock Intel one that came in my processor box. Are you kidding me? How do you even rotate it? Oh, you can rotate it like that. Mine's rotated like this. This is what mine looks like. Yeah, mine looks like this. How do I place it down? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, it's not how mine's rotated, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, missing cables. I don't actually have to have any case fans, which is amazing. I don't have to put that many cables in either. Well, that's a cable nightmare fixed. Alright, put on all side panels so it's really hard to breathe. For it to breathe, at least. That game needs to fix that. Cables are sticking through the side panel. Wait, not yet. It would be able to breathe through the bottom. Again, ugliest case ever. I blame Silverstone for that. Here we go. We're gonna install 3 mark and see how it does. I don't think I have to change any lights. No, I don't have any lights to change color of. Alright. So I don't need to install lighting because I can't even do anything with that. There's no RGB inside my case whatsoever. So 3D mark. And let's do OCCT just to see how hot it's running. And we'll do what's it called? We'll see in a second. Part ranking to see how how many computers that have been built in this game that are better than this. Probably all of them, actually. And start. I think after this I might end the stream. This is just a thing where we kind of play around. Right, so check part ranking first. G3900 is what I have, and it scores 295. This is gonna be hard for me to do because I've never built a computer this bad. Let's run OCCT test real quick. It's a 30-second test, and it's halfway through just now. I don't know if you can, but I'd really like to see, like, if you can make the if you could make the CPU throttle. Okay. Wow, max CPU temperature was 42.43 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is because here in America we measure in degrees Fahrenheit. Run times by. Two FPS. We did it. This is running like crap. .5 FPS. Oh, this looks like trash. Let's just sit back and relax because it's going to be a while. I only have about 15 minutes left to stream. Actually, once this test is done, I'm probably going to end the stream here, but hopefully it doesn't take 15 minutes because as soon as people get home from work and stuff, I have to go because I cannot stream when people are home in my house. It gets way too loud. I think. Ew, dude, you licked the inside of my ear. That's gross. 1084. That is the lowest score I've ever seen. Oh, that's awful. So, how to get a score of 1084 on TimeSpy Extreme of 3D Mark? Easy. Build a computer with the stock Intel cooler, GeForce GTX 750 Ti, and an Intel Celeron G3900. And don't overclock anything. Actually, you probably even can't. But let's go ahead and shut down that computer and put this in the closet so I never have to look at that hideous case again. And that is gonna do it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I had doing this stuff, because this was absolutely awesome. But I will see all you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching.